This is Trey Pastor. I want to make a video about and I'll probably do a couple more videos on this, probably one from my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. But I wanted to talk about that it's been, because it was in Hollywood Reporter and James Gunn confirmed it. David Corenswet is the new Clark Kent / Superman, and Rachel Bronson is the new Lois Lane. I'm happy. I did predict that. I did a video on this channel, I believe. I think it was this channel. Yeah, where I talked about my hopes for who was going to be. I think it was in DC News, because they were talking about people auditioning. I think that's what it was, the DC News video that's on this channel. If you look a couple of videos ago, where I said I always wanted, and I did a live stream talking about, the choices for the new Batman and Superman and all that stuff. And I always picked David Corenswet. I don't know, I think I Googled it one time, and then somebody said this guy would be perfect Superman. And ever since I saw him, I said, yeah, this guy is Superman. He looks like a young Henry Cavill. He does look like he could be, he's close enough looking to him that he could be, like, you could believe this is his cousin or brother. That's how, and he's 6'4", okay, which is even better. I think Christopher Reeve was 6'4" too as well. And I think Henry Cavill was, just 6'1" or something. But David Corenswet, 6'4", okay. He's like a thin guy, but they're gonna bulk him up, give him a trainer, and put muscle on him. So he's gonna be good. So he looks the part. And from what I read about people think he has acting chops as well. So I'm definitely excited about him being the new Superman. I always kind of wanted him to be Superman anyway. Since I've seen those pictures of some people, to do those fan photoshops of him, and he looks the part. And I cannot wait to see him that. And now Rachel Bronson. At first, I thought I was going with Emma Mackey, or McKay, I think that's her name. Anyway, I know her from Sex Education and stuff, so I've seen her. She's a really good actress. But then I saw a picture of Rachel Bronson. I know she's in the Marvelous Miss Maisel, which I've never really saw. I think I've seen clips of it, but I haven't seen the whole show. But she's won, I think, an Emmy for that part, and I think she's won a bunch of awards for that part. So everybody knows she's a good actress. And then I saw a picture of her. I think she was on Seth Meyers, where she, I think her hair natural color is brown, black, or I think it's brown actually, I think. But she had her hair styled in such a way. If you look at that video I did, at the end of it, I put a little addendum to it, because I saw that picture and I said, wait a minute, because I think for Emma Mackey, I think that was my first choice as Lois Lane. But when I saw that picture of Rachel Bronson, I said, no, that's gonna be that should be Lois Lane, because she looks the part, and everybody knows she's gonna be, she's a good actress. So I think they did James Gunn, I think he did a good job picking those two. Okay, I always thought David Corenswet, because I'm sorry, he just looks like the part. And I'm sorry, a little bit sorry for Nicholas Hoult, because he's tried out for Batman. He lost out to Robert Pattinson. Now he tried out for Superman and lost out to David Corenswet. So you kind of feel sorry for him. But I love Nicholas Hoult as a good, as a good actor. I've seen him in a lot of things. But what I think he might get now, even though he didn't win the part of Superman, Clark Kent, the Authority is going to be in this movie. Excuse me. So there's I think it's like 6 or 7 characters. So I think Nicholas Hoult may wind up being one of those characters as well. And maybe Thomas Mackey, the other guy that tried out for Superman, may one of they probably might be the Authorities, a couple of those characters in the movie. I can see James Gunn using them because he likes their performance, but he just didn't see them as his Superman. But they can be part of the Authority, and I can see that possibly happening, because he has to cast those parts. So I think that is a real possibility. So I think I'm looking forward to it. I don't know, some people, I saw a video, I forgot her name, the YouTuber, who was saying, she said, announced it, but she says she can't be too excited because she's still, stuck on Henry Cavill. And like I said, I'm a big Henry Cavill fan too, but I got to face reality. He's not getting the part. They wanted to recast young, and they got this guy. I think David Corenswet is 29 years old, so he's young, so he can play Superman for the next 10 years or whatever. And now we just have to wait to see who they cast as Batman, which is going to be probably somebody slightly older than David Corenswet, since he's going to have a teenage Damian. So I'm looking forward to see who they cast, because I have full faith in David and James Gunn. And despite the Flash tanking, that wasn't James Gunn's fault anyway. I don't know. I saw another YouTuber was trying to blame it on the Flash flopping on James Gunn. James Gunn didn't write or direct the movie. He liked the movie, but he didn't produce. He again, like, he got hired after the fact, after the movie was hired. Okay, and that's not part of his universe. Okay, so I don't know how you can try to blame James Gunn for the movie, flopping. Like I said in my other video when I talked about the Flash flopping, which is on my other channel, if you look in the description box below, I think that's my latest video where I say why the Flash flopped at the box office, or bombed at the box office. I think it's a large part of it is because everybody knows those movies are not leading to anything. So no matter how good they are, and I think the Flash movie was good, and the Shazam movie was good, but unfortunately they're kind of stuck in this no man's land because everybody knows they're not leading to anything. So nobody's, and then plus it also, the Flash had the Ezra Miller factor, which I think factored into a lot of people just were not going to see it because he was in the movie. So that's that. But I'm excited for David Corenswet, and hopefully Warner Brothers will come at Comic-Con, because we know they have no movies, as far as I know, superhero movies coming out in 2024. I think their TV shows may start in 2024. I have to look that up again. DC's Studios, their TV show, because I think I think the Creature Commandos may come out in 2024. But as far as the movies, I think Superman Legacy will be the first movie to come out, okay, in 2025. So there's nothing really coming out. So there's that. But hopefully they do make a presentation at Comic-Con or something, just saying once they cast Lex Luthor. And we don't know. I know they said that Alexander Skarsgård or Bill Skarsgård might be Lex Luthor in the Superman Legacy movie. So I'm trying to think which one would be better. Bill Skarsgård is a good actor, and Bill and what's the other guy? Jesus Christ, Alexander Skarsgård is good too. So if I had to pick one of them between the two of them, okay, I would pick Alexander Skarsgård, just because I've seen him in a lot more things. So I would pick him if I had to pick somebody. But if they went with somebody else, ex-Lex Luthor, I would be perfectly okay with that. The Skarsgård brothers are good actors and stuff, but I wouldn't mind, I know they were talking about maybe Nicholas Hoult being Lex Luthor. I wouldn't mind that as well, but I don't think Lex Luthor is going to be the main villain. I think he'll be in the movie, but I don't think he'll be the main villain. I know the Authority are going to have a presence in the movie, but hopefully Brainiac is the villain in the Superman Legacy movie. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, let me know what you think of these choices, David Corenswet and Rachel Bronson as Clark Kent / Superman, Lois Lane. I'm over the moon for it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Club Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. I want to say a special thank you to my Patreon. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you for supporting me. Always have my back, and my patrons, only $5 a month. Tons of content on there, tons of unedited content. Everything from, Marvel shows to DC shows to Star Wars shows to movies. So follow the link. Check it out if you want to support me that way. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trey Pass. Thanks so long, and take care.